Hello gin lovers and welcome back to No Nonsense Gin Reviews with me, Bobby Freeman. Now look at this hefty young fellow we have here. This, ladies and gentlemen, this great big behemoth of a bottle is none other than Greenall's gin. Now I've kind of done this in the wrong order really, because some of my other viewers may remember I reviewed the Greenall's Wild Berry one up there, and I realised once I'd done it I hadn't actually reviewed the original one, which kind of would have made sense. So we're doing it the wrong way round, but never mind, that's how we do things sometimes on No Nonsense Gin Reviews. So this is very unusual. I don't think you very rarely get a litre bottle of gin, but so that sounds like it's going to be good value for money because, well, we'll talk about money later. But so this little fellow, it's a very historic gin, this one. This is one of the oldest gin companies in the world, I think, because this, how old is the damn thing? It's over 250 years old. I mean, that's most of them are around sort of 180 to 200 years old. Well, a lot of them, I should say. There's a lot of new gin companies that are only a couple of years old. But this is certainly one of the oldest ones I've tried. So you'd hope this is going to be very, very good. It was founded by a chap called Thomas Darkin back in 1761. And apparently he was known as the forefather of English gin. So that's very interesting. Oh, that's right. I said before in the other video that their master distiller now is called Joanne Moore, and she's one of the world's first female gin master distillers. So that's very, very good. Well done, Greenalls. We like that. Lots of different flavours in there, which we talked about in the other video, so I'm not going to repeat myself too much. But it's actually, it's extraordinary. I mean, this on paper, this is a really, really good gin. It's got all sorts of awards to its name. I'll just read a few of them out here. So apparently it won silver at the San Francisco Spirit Awards in 2015, gold at the World Gin Awards of 2015, San Francisco again, it won silver and bronze, and then San Francisco 2014, silver and bronze, International Wine and Spirit Challenge, it got in 2014, got the silver medal. A lot of silver and bronzy in there. 50 best, oh no, I stand corrected, it won gold at the 50 best gin 2015. So this is shaping up to be something pretty special. So it was also £20, which I think is quite a reasonable price for gin. I'm very, very happy to pay that. As you know, top bracket is 30, so that's coming in well under budget. So let's get on with this one, shall we? I'm quite intrigued with this. It is what I would call probably a mass-produced gin. It's one of these ones that's absolutely everywhere. It's in almost every supermarket you go to. Funnily enough, I don't see it that often in bars, but it's very often available in the supermarkets. And I'm told it's sold all over the world. But as you saw, as you heard, it was won all those prizes in San Francisco. So, anyway, oh, here we go. Breaker open. No cork, disappointingly. Can't do the cork test, so. Okay. Not a lot going on in the aroma there, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because one of my favourites, Beefeater, that's not got a lot going on in the aroma, but the taste is just absolutely bang on and perfect. Please see my other Beefeater video for that. So that's just gin, just a gin taste. But never mind. Let's not, maybe that will belie the extraordinary taste. So let's get a bit in there. Nice glug, glug, glug sound, which I always enjoy. Not too strong because I don't want to get pissed today. Whack the tonic in there. Let's see if the old tonic releases any aromas, shall we? That's going to be quite strong. Let's put a little bit more. So. Doesn't seem to have done. Nothing so far. I'm not getting a lot with the aroma, but as I say, maybe it's not giving too much away. Maybe it's going to be a wham-bam shock with all the flavours. So here we go. Here we go. Okay, right. There's nothing wrong with this gin, right? Okay, nothing wrong with it at all. I wouldn't say it's unpleasant. However, there doesn't seem to be much of a personality in there. It actually puts me in mind a little bit of Gordon's gin. You've seen my review on that one. I wouldn't say it's as bad as that, but it's kind of like your bog standard gin, I'd say. Nothing particularly wrong with it, but there's no personality in there. And this is what often happens when you get gins that are mass-produced, readily available in every supermarket and everywhere you go all around the world. Somewhere along the line, they lose a little bit of their passion and a little bit of their personality. And it's just like, if it was me, if I was distilling my own gin, which I should probably do really thinking about it when I pass judgment on everyone else's gins. If I was trying that, I wouldn't be happy with that. I'd be like, okay, we've got a gin. Yeah, it's definitely gin. There's no doubt about that. but where's the personality? Where's the soul? Where's the originality? You know, what's going to stand? What's going to put this aside? What's going to push us above our competitors? What's going to make us stand out in the very, very overcrowded market that is the gin market at the moment? Because there is a lot of gins out there. It seems to be more popular than ever. And I would not be happy to put that out there. So we need to do more. We need something different, something new and something exciting in there to get people talking about it. Because that ain't got anything that I'm going to be really enthusiastic about. I couldn't pick out anything. It's not that a lot of times I say the flavors are very, very balanced in gins. It's difficult to pick out one flavor, but they all work in harmony. This is not really a harmony. It's like it's like comparing a whole choir to just like 2 or 3 choir boys just singing a nice song. They're good, they can sing, but it's not going to have that depth and that emotive sort of stirring of your sort of the emotions that a lovely big choir would be doing. So another slightly strange analogy, but I think that kind of makes sense. Let me try one more time. Yeah, it's kind of like something you just get when there's very little choices. I'll just have a gin and tonic. Maybe if you're on a plane or something and there's never really great choice on a plane. You might get something, great, that's just fine. I just wanted something to relax me on the plane a little bit. Fine, it'll do the job. And like I say, pretty good price. And actually, for a litre, that's a very good price. That demonstrates very good value for money. However, value for money is only relevant if it's actually nice and you're going to drink it. Otherwise, it's not value for money. And I don't think that is. I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry, Greenalls. I'm sure you put a lot of time and effort into this, but this is the trouble when your company gets too big. I think you need to go back to basics, have a look at this recipe and think, you know what? We've done gin by numbers here. What are we going to do to really lift ourselves above the rest? That'll be my advice, my very humble opinion. That's what I would impart to Greenall. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's not been the most enthusiastic review today, but as I've always say, I do like to be honest with you. It's important I say exactly what I'm feeling, otherwise what's the point in making these videos? So, I wouldn't recommend this one. Well, maybe have it on your shelf in case of emergencies. It's quite cheap, as I say, but I'll tell you one thing for certain, I don't think I'll be buying it again. So sorry I don't like to have these negative interviews, but negative reviews, but as I say, it is important to be honest. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure talking to you as always. This has been Greenall's Gin. Not really sure about that one. Well, I am sure. Didn't think it was that great. I've been Bobby Freeman. This is No Nonsense Gin Reviews, and I'll see you next time. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.